Welcome to more Dirty and Nerds Racing League Specialtatin. Today we got some Peugeot front wheel drive cars at Indianapolis Road Course. I can't really think of anything all that interesting to say about these because, well, they're not really all that interesting, but the racing is still pretty good nonetheless. Just because the cars aren't all that interesting doesn't mean that the racing is. And apparently the lines are kind of interesting too. Car Chain 3 is in the lead there for a while, but as of now his teammate has the lead. KZ still 4 there in Big Bird, with JK Racing 23 close behind. KZ still 4 is back in Big Bird, so I'm sure he'll have some big lot of stuff. Big hitting, big running, big lot of stuff. And let's see if he can end up getting a big lead. It doesn't look like it though as of now. But he's looking alright though. Mega Dark Lord 100 is going to try to make a move here most likely. And he made some type of a move, that's for sure. And I guess it worked decently for him, because as of now, he's in the lead. But let's see if he'll retain the... Nope. Now KZ still 4 is back in the lead. Mega Dark Lord 100 had the lead for the briefest of moments, but, well, he's still pretty close behind, and he'll try to get the lead again, most likely. And as of now, JK Racing 23 has the most momentum to try to get the lead. But Mega Dark Lord 100 is still right on JK Racing 23's back bumper, so they're all pretty close right yonder. As of now, KZ still 4 doing a pretty good job of blocking there, and looks like he's probably going to lead this lap. And indeed he does, so KZ still 4 gets another lap led there in Big Bird, but the Pink Panther, Car Chandri, is coming up quicker than Lickety Split, and I'm sure he's going to want to lead some laps too, and it looks like as of now he may just do that. As I said, though, this race is not all that interesting because the cars are pretty close, but actually when the cars are pretty close, that makes for interesting racing, so I guess in a way it is interesting. As now, Car Chantry has a decent lead, about bigger than anyone's had so far on camera, but now that lead is gone, so... Yeah, that's what I mean. These cars are pretty close, and it makes for some big moves to be happening from Big Bird, Pink Panther, or anyone else. As of now, the driver with the best move, as you can see there, is Mega Dark Lord 100. Seems like this whole race, it's either been Mega Dark Lord 100, KZ still 4, Car Sandry in the lead, so it's Team Mopar dominance as usual. Mega Dark Lord 100 there is taking the normal line, and, well, now he's not. So, I guess he likes taking those grass lines for those turns, and they're pretty effective. He didn't really lose any time there. But our contender gained a whole heck of a heap of time, but, well, Mega Dark Lord 100 gained a wholer of a hecker of a heap of time, and gets the lead back there. That was some nice moves by him there to get in the draft and get the pass done, and it looks like now it's Mega Dark Lord 100 who's going to lead this lap, but the cars are pretty close behind, so we have to do a little bit of blocking. And, well, didn't do enough blocking, and I don't know who got that lap, but that doesn't really matter too much because that was not the last lap. What matters all in all is the last lap, and this can still be anyone's race to lead on the last lap. I don't know who it'll be, but no matter who it ends up being, I'm sure it'll be a good last lap nonetheless. And, well, according to the timer right yonder that is ticking down ever so fast, this is gonna be the last lap. So let's see how entertaining it ends up being. As of now, Super Go-Go Flat is in the lead there in the Peugeot 106, followed by actually I don't know what those are, 406 or 306 or something like that. Yep. And there's another 106 close behind. The 206s are pretty far back there, but they are fast, so they can catch up pretty quick. I wouldn't quite say quicker than Lickety Split, but they can definitely catch up. As of now, though, it's the two 106s dominating, but The other cars are catching up slowly, but they have only a little bit of time left to catch up, so slowly ain't gonna quite cut it. So the leaders are probably gonna have to wreck each other to make third on back have a legitimate chance, but if they do, they definitely do have a legitimate chance. Now the top two are battling tooth and nail though, so as of now it's looking like it's either gonna be our contender or Super Go-Go Platta. But actually, look at that, Elder around 44 is coming with some speed right yonder. So let's see if he can end up getting the pass done here on this final straight. It's between these top three most likely, but Big Wreck, actually fourth place is still in it too. So let's see who ends up getting the win, folks. I don't know, that was close. And wait a minute. Okay, that was weird. Let's go back and watch that again, folks, because that was a little bit inconclusive, to say the least. I think we're going to have to pause it at the line. As of now, it's Super Go-Go Platta in the lead, but who ended up with the lead is kind of tough to tell. I'll try to get this as close as I can, which isn't easy. But I guess that's about as close as I'm going to get it, because I think that might be pretty definitive. Super Go-Go Platta there in the 106. Looks like he indeed takes the win. It's pretty close to call, though, for second, but Super Go-Go Platta definitely does get the win, and the win is what matters most, so Super Go-Go Platta gets another really close win in the Dirty Endurance Racing League yet again, which is the best dirty league out there. Yeehaw!